my first Illuminator show. I'm just so happy to be here.
PD made 3,924 police stops in our neighborhood alone.
90% of those stops were neither given a summons nor arrested. In other words, they were innocent.
And for all those stops last year, you only recovered 8 guns. Don't misunderstand us. We're not against the police. It's how you police. The New York Times reported that the officers of the 44th precinct used physical force far more often than the police do anywhere else in the city.
We are the Morris Justice Project. This is our home. We live here. 3,920 stops for 8 guns. Churches buy back, do better. The Wall Street Journal reports that 85 weapons were recovered last Saturday in a gun buyback program held by a Brooklyn church. 85 guns in a single day. This is our home. We belong here. Please, don't treat us like we're strangers.
Kinda. So right now we're on 61st and Park. We're in the Bronx. Right now we have a little gathering with some community folks, some scholars, some researchers, some people that's really touched by what's going on in the urban communities, particularly New York City, particularly the Bronx, with Stop and Frisk. What they're doing to the community is not making them feel safer. So the Morris Justice Project, it started off as just an issue in the neighborhood. We had Stop and Frisk. So we came to the Bronx, we posted some flyers around the local libraries, and we asked the community if you guys know anybody that's been stopped by police for no reason. If you've been stopped by police for no reason, if you've seen people being stopped by police for no reason, if you feel Stop and Frisk is an issue, please come to this meeting, meet us at the library, let's conversate, let's talk about it, let's share knowledge. And we set a date. When the day came, about 15 residents from this 40-block radius. We kind of like used Google Maps and made a 40-block radius of the Bronx around the Morris Justice or around the Morris Ave section of the Bronx. And the project's been going on for about a year and a half. And we met week in, week out, sometimes every 2 weeks, and we came up with a survey that was created by the community. And I think that's what's most important, because sometimes when researchers come into neighborhoods, researchers bring in their own surveys, they act like they have their own prescriptions, and they know what's going on in the neighborhood. And when we came in, we didn't have none of those kind of understandings. We came in like we was colorblind or like we was dumb to the situation, and we wanted the neighborhood of the Morris Justice Project to determine how is this research is going to be conducted. What questions should we be asking the residents, and why are those questions important? And the residents made the questions that they believe was important. They told us where the neighborhoods, where the blocks we should be looking at for the finest kind of police, I guess, inequalities. And we circled the neighborhood on the map, and we surveyed over 1,000 people. And tonight is just the first of some of our reports from what we found from the survey.
Dear NYPD, we do not want you here. We are the Morris Justice Project.
We deserve fair and just policing.
part of our history that we do through our music. The dance, if you notice that it's all improvisation, and what I was doing, I was actually responding to the dancer's movements. So the dancer was creating all those sounds. I was just bringing that out in my drum, but that all the reflection that derived from her or his, whoever would be dancing. And so that's one of the principal elements that keeps Bomba very interested. It's about the moment, it's about the now, and it's also a culture that's, because the way it's done, it's really, sometimes it's not that hard for me to do because I'm cultivating and I practice this culture often. So that's what it's about. We're going to be here tonight, just playing until the band comes in, this evening, and hopefully we welcome everyone to join us as we chant. The chanting is also part of our roots, our African roots, and this is here we are supporting our community. Thank you very much.